He said,
All right,
"That's
so here's
mild
hoping.
compared to what I could have done."
All right, here we go. Everybody
How-
could hear us just then, by the way. Attention, everybody. The views and
No.
opinions expressed on this show are
Matt,
not
you.
necessarily those of Axe Ministry,
Yo.
Axe Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits.
You coming on?
Yeah.
Good morning. Oh, I better get busy here.
Yeah, me too. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like,
Good morning. Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay with your hosts, Matt and Jay. Still not going on YouTube.
oh man,
I got it on YouTube.
Just now?
Yeah. What's next? Is that the title?
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's
Really?
next?
I'm sharing it from YouTube right now.
Are you sure that's YouTube?
Yep.
Well, praise Jesus.
Amen.
Praise his name.
Amen. Yeah. I did that on purpose.
All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
My name is Rachel.
We're glad to have everybody on board with us today. So, could you imagine me talking like this through the whole entire show?
Oh dear.
I hope not.
I usually,
Who is Rick Finnegan?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who is
Somebody that looks familiar.
Rick Finnegan, welcome to the show again.
Whoever you are, we're glad you're here. Don't go away.
Okay, so I did not get anything from YouTube, but you got it from YouTube?
Jana, welcome to my watch party. Thank you for joining me. I mean, us.
Yeah, hold up there, partner.
It's not a solo show, okay?
That's not mine, right? I
No,
think
that
I
was
turned
mine.
my volume
No, that
up.
was mine. That was my Chromebook.
Steve, good morning, guys and good
morning, guy and gal.
Thank you.
Just say
Dennis
love you, Steve.
Everson. Awesome. We've been working on this. Dennis, I think one of the problems is one of our producers was logged into his YouTube on this computer, and I think sorry, we're just listening to your wife drink her coffee. I think you have to be logged into the YouTube you're broadcasting to on the computer that you're broadcasting from.
Right. That makes sense.
If I remember correctly from when I set it up at the original time, I think that's what's going on. But okay, so if you're tuning in, we're glad to see you, Jana Hale. We love you. We love seeing you on here. Mr. Finnegan, I don't see you on here, but apparently Jay does. So welcome to the party,
Good morning, Audrey.
Audrey Snyder.
Good morning.
Good
You know, could you imagine me talking like this all through the hour?
Well,
I
you
can
sound-
imagine it.
Well,
See?
you sound like you're constipated.
That's true.
What's next?
Nailed it.
Exactly.
You can be like,
That jambalaya is
you
really
imagine-
working now.
just talk like this for the rest of the time. I always got weirded out by people having conversations in the men's room, like during that period of time.
Right.
Do ladies talk to each other through the bathroom stall walls?
Mid grunt. I mean,
Not mid.
No, usually we
Depends
don't.
on the store. Restaurant or store, like
We have serious conversations in there sometimes.
Did you have to do anything to it this morning, or did it already? We'll find out at the next show if it's resetting properly. Dennis and I, during the shows yesterday, were working this out as best we could.
it did today.
It did today.
I shared it from YouTube.
Sweetness
wow.
to YouTube. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Oh yes,
I just blew a
gotta
kiss to
share.
YouTube.
You just blew a kiss to YouTube.
I'll talk to you about it later, but for some reason, when I share when I push the like button or the heart, it just flashes and it doesn't pop up. Like you guys, where it goes up in the air when you push it, it floats up. It just flashes, and I don't
is
know
he
what's
talking
going
about?
on.
He's talking
He's
about
walking somewhere.
a disembodied spirit that he sees
Yes.
that looks like a Martian and calls him Dum Dum.
And it floats.
Get it? You know, because isn't that what the
Dum-dum.
Isn't that what the Martian called Fred Flintstone?
Yeah.
Hello, Dum Dum.
Hello,
No,
Dum
I was
Dum.
thinking, wasn't it like
Zap.
who was the tree in that
gosh.
Heroes?
Oh, Vin Diesel.
The
I am
space
Groot.
Groot, yeah. Didn't he say Dum Dum?
Morning,
too?
Buddy Pillmore. Wow,
Yeah,
it's been
no,
a long
Who else
time.
says Dum Dum? Did you
No,
ever watch?
Groot always says, "I am Groot."
Did you watch a movie? What was that?
Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
Night
Yeah.
at the Museum.
Dum Dum.
That was it.
Me
That
dum.
was it. That was it.
Dum-dum.
That
Dum
was
Dum.
That was the Easter Island.
Yeah.
that was
That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
the Easter
Dum
Island.
Dum.
Yeah.
Me Dum Dum.
Somebody
interesting.
somebody drew a picture
Yeah.
of the globe of the Earth, and had the Easter Island head on one side, and then had Stonehenge coming out the end, and drew a body in between, and that was like the toes sticking out.
That's weird.
You know, and it all makes sense now. You know,
Absolutely.
Perfect sense.
I had somebody the other day say, "Well, you know what's really bad? We can fake the moon landing, but we can't da 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 da." I was like, I've never actually met anybody that honestly believes that we faked the moon landing.
You know, I've been hearing that a lot lately. That they said that, well, you know, the moon landing's fake. What?
First of all, it's not.
It's not.
Now, is there a base up there on the dark side? Probably. You know, I'm not. You know, that'd be a great place to keep a base, and it'd be out
Except
of the
it's really
face.
cold. And there's no air.
You know.
There's a few
Oh,
setbacks.
the wind. The,
Just
the
a
other
few.
thing is the wind. There's no wind on the moon, so how come the flag was?
Well, because it's actually fabric held with wire.
Plus solar,
Solar
heat and,
Yeah.
and energy.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But that's
like-
why they were saying there's no wind on the. You know, there's no wind on the moon.
Well, okay. So basically, what it is it's a flagpole.
Right.
It comes up like this, with a piece of like tubing or wire goes across here, and they have the flag stretched across it like a curtain type of deal,
Right.
and that
Like a garden
holds it
flag.
out.
Like a garden flag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a garden flag.
Yeah, like
Just
that.
like that.
See,
right there.
She knows about garden flags. She
Morning,
loves garden
Shireel.
flags.
Shireel Summit. Welcome to the party. We're
Only
glad
it's
to
a
have
garden flag for the moon.
you. For the moon.
Yeah.
For the
Awesome.
moon.
You know, Jay, I really enjoy typing.
Do you enjoy typing?
You really do.
Okay, so
I watch you every day.
yesterday there was a show going on in here, and I was in there. Okay, so I'm looking up different seminaries, online seminaries to go to, because I want to get a certificate of some sort, you know, like in like
Some sort.
Christian
Certificate.
counseling or you know, things like that.
There.
What?
And I'm sitting there
Booked
typing
it.
to this guy, you know, talking to him and stuff. And good morning, Michael Miller.
Hey, he told me he wasn't going to be on this morning. You stinker. Talk to him about the jambalaya that he wanted me to put the not afterburner, but the butt burner.
Butt burner sauce. I have some stuff that is inappropriately named that Dad and I make, and it's got every hot pepper you can imagine. It's got the hottest pepper in the world
I
in
think
it.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
And it's hot.
So there, Michael.
There.
You,
You
need
know-
to make some more of that sweet stuff that you made that one
Oh
time.
yeah.
The super hot sweet stuff.
The super hot sweet. It was basically okay.
So
Was
good
that-
for
You know that
chips. Oh, man.
Hernandez 5 chili
Something like that. Yeah.
taco sauce type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got that. I found some at a damaged freight store, and
Excuse me.
you know, ate a bunch of it. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. And then I got that sweet jalapeno. Dad and I used to take jalapenos and put them in sweet pickle juice, right? And let them set, and then they would get, you know, sweet.
Yeah.
But then I would
Hello,
I
Bob
poured
Gailey.
I poured some of the juice into it to fill it back up, and then put some of that hot powder in it, and I kept doing that over and over again till the whole thing was sweet, and it was really, really spicy.
So good.
It was.
Oh, my
And there was a lady from Mexico
Yes.
that was at the house that was friends with your sister,
Yeah.
and she was sitting there and she's like, "I'm Mexican. I like hot stuff." And she took a bite of it and she goes, "Oh, that's really hot." She didn't eat anymore.
She was done with that.
No, I think I told you.
Bayou butt burner.
Is that
Now,
is-
Mike, have I met you? Who is Michael Miller?
Michael Miller? He's going to be on my show eventually, buddy.
Isn't he a musician? Is he a musician?
No, he's
No?
an author.
He's an author.
Yes, he's a good friend of mine. He
What
and
is
I
he
been,
author? Like what book?
it's called I Leadership, and it's a leadership book and it's really good. He's working on a second book, but
Is it like a internet book type
no,
of
you
deal?
can actually. I think Michael. I think you can get it on Amazon. I think that's where he's got the book at. Let Matt know or me know, but I thought it was Amazon that you had your book on.
.com.
So anyway, that he's an author. He's our Cubbies. Awana's. He's a Cubbies director for our church. And,
Cubbies.
Yep, Cubbies is for the 4 and 5 year olds. We
Yeah.
don't have the 3-year-olds anymore, but it's 4 and 5 year olds. And
The Bayou Butt Burner.
yeah,
That's just fun to say for some reason.
that's what it was called.
I said you should call it the Bunsen Burner.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But anyway, we had so much fun with that stuff last night.
Now
And then I found out this morning, I'm like, Rachel, my tongue feels really weird. If it feels numb and feels tingly. And she said, I bet you had an allergic reaction to that stuff last night.
Buddy Pillmore one time got this stuff called Satan's blood. I know that's it. It's a horrible name, but and it's not even the hottest stuff there is. But this stuff here, like when you go to buy it, you take a bite of it and you immediately get the hiccups. You know it's really good and hot. He drizzled some on some homemade jerky,
Oh,
and I was using it to keep myself awake at
I'm
work.
sure it was awake. I bet you were awake.
And then I was passing it out to people, and then by the next day, somebody had already heard about it, and I didn't even see them. Someone said, "Hey, you want some of this jerky?" And he goes, "Is that stuff Matt brought that I heard about?" And they said, "Yeah." I said, "Nope, I ain't having none of it." And that's all these guys that think they're hot, that they can handle hot stuff, and this right here was really hot stuff. And Dad still has that.
It wasn't
Maybe
tasty,
tonight.
though. It wasn't tasty.
It was not tasty.
bitter.
It wasn't tasty like the bleeding, the powder that I've got at the house.
Yes. But still, that sweet dip for the chips was the best I've had.
Yeah.
That
It
was
was-
the best that I've
Yeah,
had.
it was really good. I can make more of that. I just have to.
It's a process, though.
It is a process. But I could buy a couple jars of that and a couple jars of the other stuff.
A couple
and then,
jars of this, couple jars of that.
Yep.
Couple
exactly.
shakes here, couple shakes there.
And then
Sorry.
little blop, blop there, little blop there.
I don't know if it didn't ever really affect me that way.
Ooh.
Ow! It sounds like someone's praying to the Lord in there, because it hurts. That's the kind of stuff that's really inappropriate. But, I mean, if you eat really hot stuff, it does damage to your digestive tract.
There's a particular hot pepper place at the landing that just
Yeah.
has
Oh.
some really
They have candied jalapenos. Oh, that's actually really good.
candied jalapenos.
That was actually really good.
I like jalapeno heat.
But
it's
I'll tell you what,
lasting
there's
heat,
some
too.
really nasty. Whoa, man.
Some really, strong. I'm like, there's no way I can't.
You can
have-
smell when you can walk in and
It
smell
smell
the
the-
peppers.
Yeah.
You know that you're in trouble.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so I'm trying to get. There we go.
I'm not a fan of it anymore.
Not iLeadership. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm-
on Amazon, and soon with Zondervan.
Yes. Okay.
Oh wow, rock gut is what Janice says.
Oh wow, rock good.
I think she meant rot gut.
Might have.
And you burn calories digesting hot peppers. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You actually burn calories.
Burn a lot of stuff.
Yeah. My health coach said if you can add jalapenos to anything, go for it. The hotter, the better. You'll burn more calories that way. And you'll sweat it out, too. I add a little pesto to the chicken that I eat all the time. And apparently it's pretty heavy on the garlic. And I had a driver who, number one, if you're watching, doesn't have the best breath himself. It was like, oh, man, all I can smell is that garlic. Your breath stinks. I said, well, 6 feet, stand back. That's my forced social distancing device is just
Hey, you know what?
garlic.
It's not like you're being mean to the person. You're supposed to stay 6 feet away from that person anyway.
Morning,
That's right.
Glenn
Unless
Cass.
they're
What are you doing
family.
getting so close you can
Unless
smell
they're-
my breath.
Rose Peterman, welcome to the show. I went to high school with Rose. Actually,
You lucky
we
person.
were
you.
in multimedia class together, and that's where you learn how to edit video and stuff using old school equipment like VCRs, and it was a lot of fun.
Remember the old toasters?
Oh my God.
The old toast. What? Am I too all over the place today?
Oh my gosh, like VCRs. And I was like,
I know.
like,
No,
what the
no,
heck?
the old
We had
toasters.
VHS and
The toasters, you
Reel
know what
to
I'm talking
reel and-
about as far as VCRs and, the toaster where you mix things and... No, I'm not talking about putting bread in it.
Oh. Yeah, no, this was like, I think they got it all from Radio
I
Shack.
think you're kind of
but,
like way back.
He's
not that far back.
It's like no, I know what you're talking about because we had sources and mixers that would blend it and stuff, and then you
Right.
had a recording one that would record it
Oh, okay.
as you're doing the cool little fades
Yeah,
and
because
stuff
you were
like
talking
that.
about old school stuff, so I
Yeah.
just thought a friend of mine...
Our end
actually-
of the year project was sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, that's
Our
all
end
right.
of the year project was on teen drinking, and I don't know if Rose knew this or not, but the iced tea that we had in the Jack Daniels bottle was not iced tea.
Of course not.
And we put it all together, and it was okay. So the actual process of it was fun, like not the drinking part. That I guess I thought it was fun, but the actual editing the video and stuff like that was amazing. It was fun. So yeah, that's welcome to the party, Rose. Good to see you. Anyways, what you were saying?
I was just saying that the friend of mine that I was talking about the toaster, he doesn't use the old school anymore. He works for a local channel up in Detroit, and he's their sports editor. He actually edits all the sport. When you see all the clips of the sports and that, he puts all that stuff together. He's the editor for that. And
Like the Howard Cosell used to do.
Hello, fans. Welcome to baseball. Harry Carey. You guys. Wasn't he the voice of the Cubs?
something like that. I think he was.
I think it
Yeah.
was the Cubs or the Dodgers. I think it was the Dodgers. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I'm Harry Carey. That guy. He
Yeah.
had glasses as thick
The-
as
Yeah,
they were
those
like
big
this
old,
thick. Yeah.
the
They
big
were like
old glasses.
Cork bottle. Coke bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coke bottle or binocular looking.
Amber Shreve, welcome to the party. Good to see you. Angela Enziano.
Uncle Ray, welcome to my watch party.
All right. We got a bunch of people here. YouTube is broadcasting well today.
And,
Thank you, Jesus. We've been working
and
on
Rob
that for the last week.
Jupkins, thank you.
I've had a lot of coffee
I had
today.
to tell them
Have
who
you?
Rob
Can you
Jupkins
tell?
was.
No.
You can't tell?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You live with me, so you see this all the time. You're used
Yeah.
to it by now.
And you were pretty tired this morning.
I was pretty tired.
The other day, I know you was because I wasn't here, but I was watching. I was listening, and I was like, it's time for you to go home and go to bed.
Yeah, Rose Peterman's still on there. Amber Shreve. Okay, so
You're so popular.
I'm. Stop it! Stop.
Hey, I left you speechless. Woo.
Wow.
That's really
that's
hard to
incredible.
do this time of the morning right now.
I left him speechless, Jay.
I saw that. He was stunned.
Oh, no.
So
Whoa, now he's
I
cool.
am too cool
Oh,
for
no.
school right here.
Oh,
Can't help it, right?
See,
I
and
feel
you
like
thought it
I'm
was just
from
me.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
What?
sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses
At night. Yeah, you're still afraid to do anything that might be copywritten, huh?
No, I'm not
I
singing
wear
it.
my
You're singing it, but
Well, that was my rendition of it.
yeah.
What song was I singing all morning this morning? No, it was. It was yesterday. It was yesterday. I was thinking
All
of
my
one
troubles
song.
seem so far away.
And
You have to be pretty old.
You're welcome.
what was it? I was singing the
Nada.
the general song, and then you brought up Ice Ice Baby from the '80s and Vanilla Ice. You know.
No, I didn't bring it up.
Ice, baby.
Yeah, but you said that's better than the general song. You did bring you started singing it.
No, I didn't start singing it.
Yeah,
I just said something, and you went with it.
you said ice.
You're
Ice Baby.
dreaming.
No, I didn't.
Or you went ding 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 or something like that. You planted the seed, and don't you lie.
Ooh.
Rachel, don't listen to them. You're cool because you're in school. That's what Michael Miller says.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I want to get a certificate in counseling or something. Like marriage counseling, addiction counseling.
Cindy told me I don't need any more school. She said, you know what?
Amber says, heck yes, speechless.
Just go out there and do your thing without having. You don't need any more school. You've got 10 years or so worth of books and stuff. You don't need any school. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Getting a certificate's fun.
Sure.
It's a lot of work.
It is
you
a lot
know,
of
It
work.
is.
you know, I went back to high school for half a semester, which would be one quarter. Half a semester is a quarter, right? And then I went back and I was like, man, I wish I had this much interest in school when I was, but before I dropped out second semester my senior year. So yeah, I mean now it's different. As older people, we like learning new stuff. Makes us kind of feel a little bit young again, yet stressed out and old at the same time.
Because then you're in the classroom with a bunch of 18-year-olds who dropped out because they wanted to drop out.
Oh, when I was doing the orientation at a trade college here in town, OTC, and I felt so old in there.
Don't you?
They were all high schoolers getting ready to graduate and go right into trade college, which is it's a technical college, which is a great college to go to. And I felt so old in there because everybody they just looked like they were still all,
Young.
Just
not
yeah.
not cynical because life has treated them a certain way.
Right.
Well,
They're still in that age
see,
group.
Well, the thing is like
They
they're
still
in
have
high school, so
hope.
they still have hope. They don't see the older you get, the more stuff responsibilities you have. So yeah,
Right.
So you're going to school to get a certificate?
in my bachelor's.
Bachelor's. That's not
Yeah.
a certificate. That's
No,
a
that
degree.
is
Oh,
a
that's a
degree.
degree.
Is it in psychology?
Yes.
Okay, good. I get it now. It's like,
Yeah.
are you going to do your dissertation on him?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I should or
your
not.
husband?
Hey, you might get an A.
Oh gosh.
Final dissertation. I think isn't that what that's called? Where you
I thought that was a doctorate for dissertation, but I guess
a dissertation for a doctorate? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
a
something
doctorate.
that you have to do, right? You have
Yeah, to be a
to.
psychologist.
You basically do a case study or something
that's
like
what
that.
that's what Cindy Flowers is doing because she's graduating in December, getting her master's, and then I think she's got 2 semesters
My
to get her
sister
doctorate. So
Melinda's
she's going to
watching.
have to finish her internship. Then she goes right into doing a dissertation.
Are you going to get your doctorate in psychology?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Are we going to call you Dr. O. Mickey Mac?
Oh man, that
That'd
would be
kind of
fun.
cool, but I don't know.
I'm living with a doctor.
Yeah. You we're not even gonna go there.
Doctor, give me the news. She said, I don't know. When you come in the house, take off your shoes.
That's right.
Hey,
That's-
it's like that
that's-
rhymed.
Hey, you
It
were
took
a
me a
poet
second.
and didn't know
Yeah,
it.
you had to think about it.
So, yeah, how's everybody doing this morning?
By
The
the way,
topic of today is what's next?
What's next? My surgery. October 29th.
Oh, the surgery?
The surgery.
Are they just going to take everything off?
They might as well.
Oh,
mean,
hell,
no.
Lord.
No, I don't think they're gonna quite do that, but they're gonna make sure it's fixed.
Glenn
Well-
Castle still watching. Thank you.
Yeah,
Mike Krimper.
that's-
Hello.
Yeah, so obviously that's gonna be an interesting week. I won't be here from Wednesday to that Friday, the 30th or something like that. Anyway, I'll be in Columbia.
Steve
Again.
O. Mickey Mac says we will be upstairs momentarily.
You're just now getting that.
No, I'm just now
Reading it.
reading it on my watch, and I figured Jay's awfully quiet today. Sorry, Jay. We're talking a lot, aren't we?
Well, that's good.
No.
Good.
How's your back, by the way?
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
That's
It's all right.
Aw.
Is it better?
Yes.
Okay, there's a little bit of relief.
Because
That's good.
all right, you know how in the movie
Of course, it's Wednesday.
it is. You know how in the movie The Avengers,
right.
when he says, "Well, that's my secret," Natasha is, "I'm always angry." Well, his back always hurts, doesn't it? It always
Yeah.
hurts.
Pretty much.
It's just the degree in which it hurts. But we're going to continue to pray for your back because prayer works.
And we're praying for Jackie.
And he's also taken some CBD from naturalsolutionstore.bz, and he said it helps tremendously.
Yes.
This super hemp balm, she's tried it on her legs and feet.
That's what we need to get. Super hemp balm. I bet that'll help.
And believe me, I did it
Time
when
to
my
watch the
leg
stock
when
markets.
my legs were twitching and hurting. I put that stuff on there, and I'm like, within 10 minutes, man, I was like, where'd the pain go?
I had
Remember to like and share these videos. You can help us a lot by doing that.
Hello, my sister. It's good to see you.
Sister. Now, this is really weird. I used to have quite a few people on my watch
Scott,
party,
brother.
but they all stopped being on my watch party to get on to the
Actual
general
deal.
part. Which is
Prayers
cool.
for Jay, Jana says.
What?
Yes, please.
Prayers for Jay, Jana says. And we're praying for you.
Yes, thank you.
And you.
Thank you.
You need it.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
This guy will
And-
drive you nuts.
Okay.
We won't even go in.
Yeah, we're weird. Yeah, it's
It's got to just lay
it's that
there.
responsibility of just being nice and,
Just-
and be uplifting and
Yeah.
just yeah.
You hang in there.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
It's not like we're having a ball.
That was going to be the next one.
Aw.
We are praying for you, though, because, it's got to, we need to pray for Jackie. I'm not going to say why, because I don't know how much she wants disclosed on here, but Jackie Scott and her, did they get married yet?
Not yet.
Okay, her fiance, James Randall Phillips, because he's got to have surgery, too. So.
I thought he
did.
I thought he already did because I
Yes.
thought I
He's-
saw that.
he's- yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so how
because
was
he's
that?
doing fine. He did well.
Good.
That's what I got.
Jana says, okay, prayers for everyone.
Thank you, Jana. Love you.
When are you going to come out here and visit us in person, Jana? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, Jana.
I'm going to have to call the dentist today because I've got some toothache going on. Yep.
When are you going to call him?
After the shows today.
I'm guessing sometime around 2:30.
2:30.
Oh, I was.
Madison.
Yeah.
Hi, Madison. It's good to see you, Madison McMillan. She goes to church with us. She is a sweet young lady.
Good morning, Virginia.
Morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Did
good
you
morning.
notice who's
She says hello.
Hi.
sitting
Little
across
cat.
from me, Virginia?
Who's Virginia?
She's a friend of ours that moved to Kentucky.
Meet Virginia. Whoa, whoa.
She's a singer.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, Virginia, it's nice to meet you. So yeah, it always makes me happy to see Madison on here. She's one of the youth in our church, and her dad is the youth director up there. And Matthew is his name. If you guys want to see him, he's going to be there I'm going to try to be there for the prayer meeting at Northwest Baptist. They do a televised or a broadcast prayer meeting where we do prayer requests and stuff live.
Thank you. That's right. Everybody enjoys that, and thank you for Stephanie actually asked you to pray for me.
Yeah.
And that you did, so I appreciate
Brittany
that.
Dalton, welcome to the party.
By the way, Stephanie did say hello. She's not on the party, but she did say hello to the guys. So, and I figured she meant you guys.
Stephanie?
Yeah,
My
her
sister.
sister.
Oh, Stephanie
Brown.
Mickey Mac. Oh, Stephanie Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is she from Missouri?
No, she's in Michigan.
She's in Michigan.
She's in Michigan.
Yeah. How's the weather in Canada right now?
Oh.
Eh?
Oh, the
Actually, it's going to be 90 here today.
90 here?
in
Yes.
Michigan the
Is that like 94? 90
What-
here? Is
90.
that like a different?
yeah.
Michigan is one of the states that are losing the most people right now.
Yes, they are
Yeah.
because they're
Their
all leaving because
population
of
is falling.
Yeah.
the governor's not making it really good
Easy,
to be there
no.
right now.
Well, there are a lot of reasons, but over time, I guess there's something about their taxes. Property tax is high, and they're about to raise it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
I think
problem.
personally, my opinion is that personal property tax is non-constitutional. I mean,
It's
You're-
non-constitutional.
Does that include? No. What about the vehicle? Because the vehicle that
yeah, you pay personal property tax on it too.
$300.
That was a sales tax.
Yeah.
Like-
No,
Well, that's-
the property. No,
Oh no.
Prop-
for
Property
our vehicle,
Yeah.
personal property tax.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to pay.
$330.
A
So-
year?
you wouldn't have
don't
to
No,
pay.
just because it's because of the
So you
the
won't.
first initial time.
You won't have to pay personal property tax on it this year. Only if you own property on January 1st, you owe personal property tax on it. So it would have to be the sales tax.
How you
I also
doing,
think
Brittany?
Was it
Because-
about
It's good- so good to see you.
$4,000? vehicle?
I don't get to
The
see you
original
very
price
much
was,
because
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
go to
that's
that
what
church
it is.
anymore.
Then it's the sales tax.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's sales
see,
tax.
Apparently,
What he said.
Because we can't
we had two
get our
other
plates
vehicles, and the one that I
done
had
until that takes
obviously
that's
to get
taken care
reported.
of.
So
Right.
I think we're paying for that.
Well, I mean-
yes,
plus
yeah,
the
you
one that we
will-
just yeah.
I
you
think
can't-
you can get a temp tag for 30 days while you raise up the money to pay your sales tax.
Yes,
Oh yeah, we didn't ask about that. We should have.
Yeah, you can get a temp
should.
tag.
and
you
you
have
can
to have,
get it renewed.
you have to have insurance. Yeah, you can
Wh-
get it
once
renewed.
we
What
do,
up to three months?
We
I'm not
have
really
to have
sure.
full. We have to have.
Full coverage because we're
Yeah, you do have to have full coverage
'Cause
if
you
you
have
owe
a-
money on it.
Mm-hmm.
Full coverage.
if the lender requires it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and they do.
Okay, so I mean, have you got insurance on it yet?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you have roadside assistance?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because you need it.
It's vital.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
just because it's a newer car doesn't mean that things won't go wrong. But I guarantee that just before
Northwest Baptist. It's over. It's right before you get to. Okay, so you know the outer road where North Point is and the Humane Society is. Okay, so here is Northwest
that's what
Baptist.
you're doing.
Here's the Humane Society, and then here's North Point. So you take that road all down, and then you look to your right when you see Northwest Baptist. If you get to the Humane Society, you've gone too far.
Okay, the good explanation. Rachel thought you were doing some sort of sign language, and she's looking like she's doing Vogue.
So yeah, come on out. It's a great church. I personally know the worship leader there, so
Yeah, don't you work with him?
yeah,
Sort of.
He could pee in his pants.
yeah, I can. That's a weird way of putting it. I took the job.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a job. I was called up to be the worship
So your back
leader
hurts.
there.
I'm delirious. I don't know what I'm
It
saying.
hurts so. It
We
hurts
have
so
a
much that
drive-in
the-
service on Sunday morning starting at 9 o'clock where you pull in with your car, you turn your AM or your FM radio to 89.7,
You sure?
and we do some praise and worship out there, and there's a service, and then you go in 10:45 is whenever the service inside
Norton
the church.
Road.
Norton Road, that's right. Brittany
I know
says,
where Norton
"Got it."
Road's at.
I get you. Norton Road. I knew that. It's outer road though.
Yeah, it's an outer road. We know all cities have outer roads.
Outa. It's outa.
Outer.
Outer.
There's an inner road and an outer road,
And then there's an Audi 5000.
Yeah.
which
that's
is
it.
nice.
Yeah,
Which is really nice.
something I definitely can't afford.
I'm
Matt
saying
Pearson,
Tesla,
I used
man.
to teach younger kids and sing at
Whoa.
the church.
Oh, you see the Tesla?
Tesla's
Gerald
everything I hear about them
Jones.
is they're just phenomenal.
Welcome to the party, Gerald Jones. Long time no see with you either.
Hey, you got some people coming down
Those,
your party.
well, I used to go to First Baptist Church here in Springfield, and these are all people that I met there,
oh, cool.
and they're great people. Great
Jenna-
church. They didn't do anything
Tired,
wrong or
tired.
anything. I got called to be the worship pastor at Northwest, and I prayed about it and took the
So, and
position.
you got some followers that know that you prayed about it and that they're all.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to the pastor, the family and discipleship pastor, and just, of course, I talked to him after the fact, but I've been praying about it for quite some time.
Oh, cool.
I am talking with my hands a lot today.
And that's okay.
What?
Carry on.
So, it's a good church. Go check
Jennifer
it out.
Davison, good morning.
Good morning, Jennifer Davidson.
Good morning.
We go to church with her.
She got a lot of church
She's
friends on
the
there.
leader for the singles.
Single
Hey,
smackdown.
Yeah. The community group. The singles community group.
One of the community groups.
One of the
Yeah.
community groups. I'm sure there's.
I
other
wonder.
Singles.
I need to go to do they have like singles gatherings at churches now and stuff like that?
They still. Our
Some
church
still
does.
do,
We don't
yeah.
hear about it a lot at our church, but I'm sure they do.
Jen Garrison, welcome to the party.
Jim
Because I don't put myself out there. I'm not on the market, the regular market or whatever.
Well,
so
technically, it's not what's supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be there to be looking for.
The friends of
technically.
friends
no,
of
I'm
mine.
talking
is-
about like social singles, Christian
Oh.
singles social gatherings.
Gotcha.
the church I used to go to in Michigan. They had a singles gathering which they called Single Mingle, which was a like a devotional time, and then they had games and stuff afterwards. Then they had Single Celebration, where it was just mainly like a worship service for
Yes.
singles.
I wear a ring on this finger, but I consider myself married to Jesus.
Amen.
So, of course, in hindsight, it probably any interested party would be like, oh, well, that guy's in
Married.
a relationship, married. It won't fit any of my other fingers, though. It's either too big or too small.
Well,
Otherwise, I'd be rocking a whole handful of rings.
So
over
you're the ladies aren't approaching you like.
and I am okay with that. Really,
Okay. I
I'm
don't
a
blame you.
I'm a busy man.
Yeah, you are.
So
And
we're
it's okay.
busy guys, right? You're busy too.
Yeah.
We're all busy.
Well,
Yeah, we're all
We-
busy.
as busy
But-
as I can be.
We stay busy.
What do we mean by busy here?
Well, I mean, not
it
busy
like-
body, but busy as in
Disease and.
Larry Melton. Good morning to
we
you.
just we dropped that.
So, okay, when we're referring to being single, I'm not busy at all.
Right? Yeah, that's
Depends
pretty
on-
much.
so, right.
That calendar is clear.
Keeping it in context. Yeah. No
Clear my
busyness.
calendar for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
See, we're next to some single guys.
We can't hear you.
We're married.
Hey.
Yeah, we-
We're
Oh, there you go.
We're married.
Because this
Yeah.
is all I'm hearing. It's like, hey,
Yeah, you're not even
Married.
speaking. You're not even speaking into this thing. What? What'd you say?
What? Oh, hey.
We heard you in
Hi,
spirit.
folks.
we did hear you in spirit.
Oh,
In spirit.
spirit.
So, yeah. How's everybody this morning?
Good morning, Rachel. How are you?
You know,
It's fun having Rachel and Mickey Mac on the show.
Oh my goodness.
for
I'm
those of
not
you who don't
saying
know,
good-
Rachel is the loving wife of Steve O'Mickey Mactastic over here. So she's definitely on our prayer list because,
Oh, dear.
she is Mrs. O'Mickey Mac, and that in itself is a title of...
She should get a certificate.
Sainthood.
Well, I mean, that'll happen. I mean, you're certifiable. I think all of us are, in a way, certifiable.
Yeah, but she gets a big. She should get a degree.
Oh my gosh.
Forget a certificate.
Does she ever ground you to your room when you're misbehaving?
She has
Don't
an
give her any
occasion,
ideas.
but no comment. I plead the fifth.
battle's not worth
Madison,
fighting
This is a
today.
Christian show, so you must tell the truth.
You have a doctor's appointment today, this afternoon. So she said, "I'm good, but I do have a doctor's appointment. I hope it's not because you're sick. But we're gonna pray anyways." Madison.
By the way, I gotta tell you that I told you about the surgery that's coming up.
Steve Schultz is saying, "I can hook you guys up."
I'm sure you
older
can.
women.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Could, you know.
Yeah.
And there's a certain test that they have to have before you go into surgery. Yes, I got the old needle and
Again.
it felt like a hornet stinging my brain.
Second time.
Oh, the
I got the
COVID-19 test?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Only this time they didn't do 2 nostrils; they just did the one. Thank goodness, because the first one I was like, oh man, I'm ready for the second one. What about the second nostril? Oh, we don't have to do that one. I'm like, oh,
What?
thank goodness.
So they shove it in your nostril and back like behind your eyeball. Can you feel it underneath your eye?
I can feel it definitely, and it, you've heard the story on Facebook. Somebody said that they got it and they poked it and something about a brain bleed or something. I'm like, what?
No.
No, that was,
You'd have to have a pretty sharp instrument to. I mean, well, not really. I mean, that's membranes that separate it, right?
No.
Bone. There's
There's
bone.
a skull.
I don't know what would you say that they touch when they
It goes back. There's the area like right there. Your nostril. It goes all the way back to where connects to the like your esophagus.
The uvula and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
it goes
and
right
so
back there. It
they
doesn't
said
go
we're
anywhere. It
almost
isn't gonna
done.
go
We're almost
anywhere.
done.
It
I'm like,
shouldn't go
hey,
anywhere.
you're almost done. It doesn't
You're
feel like
talking like this. It's like I'm going
It curves.
What
so
is
it's
that
gonna
spot
poke
where
in.
your sinus drains into your throat? It also connects to your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all
it's called
connected together.
the sinus canal.
Ear, nose, and throat, doctor.
Ear, nose, and throat.
Yeah.
Ear,
Ear,
nose,
no,
and throat.
ear,
Nose and
no.
Ear, know what I'm talking about?
Didn't that used to be the ear, nose, and throat? Also, that was also your what was it? Family doctor, right? Isn't that what they?
No,
No, that's a
actually it was-
specialty doctor.
That's
Ear,
a- yeah,
nose,
that's a
throat is
specialist.
Specialty. Yeah, specialist.
Specialist. I always say specialty. Specialist.
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 It's because they're connected.
Yeah, they are
She
connected.
was gonna
Otorhinolaryngologist.
actually, she was actually going to be a
Otorhinolaryngologist?
surgical.
Yes.
She was going to be a
Yeah.
surgical tech at
That.
one time. Or
Yeah.
one point.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, no, surgeon.
My mom was a surgical tech.
Cool.
She was.
Right. I know.
She was a radiologist.
I
Well,
was
she was
just-
in radiology and a surgical tech.
I was just trying to.
And I
figure
really
out-
enjoy typing.
Yeah.
I never did finish that to say what I said, like why that was funny to us.
What's next?
We were sitting in the office in my office yesterday, and there's a show going on, and I'm sitting here typing, talking to somebody, and I was talking about doing the seminary thing, right? And and Jay is sitting there looking at the stock markets, and
No, I'm not.
no, I
on
said you yesterday you were,
Oh.
and I was like, and just out of nowhere, I'm like, I really enjoy typing, and there was no like build up to that conversation. It was just literally, it was quiet for like 10 minutes, and then I really enjoy typing. And he starts laughing so hard he about falls out of the chair. Because, I mean, and in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty weird that I would just say that out of nowhere.
Random. Wow.
So now that's like an inside joke that we're saying
That's
about
why
everything.
you keep saying that today. I'm like, what is he? Why is he saying that? So,
Because I enjoy typing. Because she don't, yeah, but she enjoys typing.
Yeah.
I enjoy typing. I really do.
Okay.
It's
I don't.
Just put something heavy on it
put some. That's another funny.
and 100 liters worth.
And these are all things that if you weren't there, you won't get it as much. Like you won't understand or appreciate the funniness of it.
So if we don't laugh, you'll understand then,
Like-
right?
About 100 liters.
So we're
You
we're
don't have to
taking
laugh.
some.
We
jokes,
don't-
you know.
We're moving
We
out
are-
of Jay's house, right?
Right.
And the original studio that we broadcast from was all pink foam, egg
Yeah.
crate foam.
Yeah.
Took it down. It's like 30 pieces of this stuff, right?
Right.
Stacked up as tall as a man.
Yeah, and we were gonna throw it away.
Oh, I
And
think
Barney
I
said,
remember
"Don't
you
throw that
talking about
away."
this.
Because Barney's the one who got it for us.
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing this story, but
And
go
he
ahead.
says, he says,
I'm like, that's a lot of stuff, Barney. Where are
it's
you
going
to
to take up a lot of space. Where you can put it all? I'll just flatten it out or
Squish it down.
Squish it down. And Jay goes, how are you going to squish it down? He goes, just without missing. I mean, there wasn't even a second. Put something heavy on it. And it was. Now, just the situation was like, is water wet? Well, yeah, it's wet. That kind of deal.
And
it
you
was
got to
funny.
understand, okay, this stuff, you could climb on top of it and it would hold you up. So
yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
So
kind of
then
heavy he was thinking of.
Whenever
but,
you guys say something, you say, "Oh, just put something heavy on it."
like a battleship,
Yeah.
it would take to squish this stuff down in a place that you could keep it,
Or a Volkswagen.
and then you'd have to leave it on there too.
Yeah.
It was so funny though.
Yeah, it was just
put
just
something
to-
heavy on it.
it was like an obvious, like, why would you even ask that question? Of course. I mean, that's how you would. How else would you
Just
do
put something heavy on it.
Yeah,
it?
pretty funny.
So it was pretty funny. So it's about time
yeah.
for us to get out of here, guys.
Oh man,
What's
We've had
next?
so.
I tell you what's next.
What is next?
The new gold standard with Tony Hammock.
yes,
That's right.
Is it time really?
Yeah. Look at that.
Well, I don't see Tony yet. He might be in the other room, but usually he pops in and.
I'm looking. I don't see him yet.
By the way, is Jeffrey and Peggy going to be here today?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to be here, but there will be a pre-recorded deal that's going to be broadcast on our YouTube channel.
Oh.
So
Now, how does Dennis do?
Dennis does that. Yeah.
Okay, can he do that from another state? Can he actually broadcast? Can you broadcast like that from another state?
I mean, probably. I guess if you have the stuff, or it's a pre-recorded show. We don't usually let people do that, but they were going to be gone for a couple weeks in New York, so I don't know if they're going to be back today. Usually they text me when they're going to be back. So
Because I know they're not doing it. They did a couple shows, I guess, while they were here, and then they're gone. And I know that they're planning a Christmas show. I mean, they're planning on doing Christmas shows.
well, that's good.
Hey, so
Their
gotta
shows
get
are
ready
amazing.
for that.
We do got to get ready for that. So
Yes. So
I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the Morning Drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. So be sure and tune in next for the new gold standard with Tony Hammock, followed by, hopefully, Jeff and Peggy Lee with the G. Wait a minute.
Peggy Lee with a G.
Peggy Lee and Jeff with a G. Open-ended. There should be something broadcast there. Anyways, be sure and tune in then. Until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt,
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
My name is Rachel.
and this has been
The Morning Drive.
Hey, we're getting.